All right.
Ah,
Hey there,
hi.
everybody.
Hello, everyone.
We are the Founding Mothers.
And this is Hot and Talking.
Woo, 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 woo.
Hot and talking. Hot and talking.
Woo, 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 woo. What's your name, girl?
I'm Jamie.
And I'm Valerie. Welcome to our podcast. We are a prompt-based podcast where we set a prompt each week. We have you write in and we read them anonymously. So we have some stuff to get through today.
We have so much good stuff to get through today.
This episode is brought to you by
Jamie McMaster Hair.
and Valerie O'Brien Massage. And you can find
Yes.
me at Val_O'Brien_massage on Instagram.
And I don't do social media very well, so
You have to call her to make
you
an
just gotta
appointment.
text me.
I do want to talk about our Patreon for a minute. If you would like to help us out in that way, join our Patreon. It's at TFMO Hot and Talking. Or if you would like to sponsor us in any way, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes.
But I want to read a Patreon comment that we got from one of our listeners.
I love that. Do it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Let's do
They
it.
said, I love that y'all are creating something from nothing and just doing what you want. Grateful to be here for the ride.
Oh,
Isn't that sweet?
sweet.
They love us.
Sweet.
Okay. And if you are a cult leader, please mention us in your teachings. Anything you want to unpack from the week?
You know what? I do have a funny little story. I
tell.
had a colonoscopy
Oh,
last week on Friday.
how did it go?
I feel like, Valerie, it became my whole identity for like a good 3 days. It was so weird. Like not being able to eat. I had to drink this jug of like thick water. I don't know how else to explain it. I couldn't eat for an entire day. Do you know what that does to me? Like I didn't eat from Wednesday to Friday afternoon.
Oh my God. Okay. So what was the
It
first
was
thing you ate though?
crazy.
Did you eat fruit?
I ate a sandwich
Nice.
and brie cheese and tomatoes.
That's good.
Kind of weird, but
So how did it go? Like what did it feel like?
you know what? They gave you the good juice. I went to sleep and then I woke up and it was fine. Like I don't like anesthesia. It
Yeah.
makes me feel like I'm crawling out of my skin. I don't like
Like it makes you itchy?
it makes me aggravated.
Mad. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yeah. I
Um,
remember waking up when I got my boobs done and when I got my wisdom teeth removed when I was 16,
Yeah.
both times, I woke up crying hysterically.
Yeah. I always ask for my mom.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. I don't like big pharma medicine.
Mhm.
I can't handle it. But I feel like this shit became my identity for like 3 days. I'm like, everybody I talk to, I'm like, I'm having a colonoscopy tomorrow. I can't eat. I
Yeah.
can't drink. Like,
Just so you know, I'm having a colonoscopy.
just so you know,
Have you guys heard about my colonoscopy?
this is what's happening. But also, this is kind of a platform for me to advocate or have you guys advocate for yourselves because I think it's very important to,
Have good anal health.
yes, because they did remove some stuff. And
What were they?
it was
Polyps?
polyps.
Oh my gosh.
But
You're a
polyps-
polyp girl because you get them in your nose too.
I do. And polyps turn into cancer.
What is a polyp?
It
cell
is
of-
an overgrowth of like tissue
Okay.
of some sort.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I'm not a doctor. I don't really know. But they do turn into cancer. So if I would have waited till I was 50, like they recommended,
Yeah.
like I could have had butthole cancer, guys.
You guys.
Lie to your doctors. Tell them that you're bleeding from your butthole. I don't know, but get that shit done because it's important.
That is important.
Yeah.
Well, good for you for getting those removed.
Yeah. That was my little Fucking hiatus of the week.
I love
I
that.
hated
Well,
it.
I mean, I don't love it, but it is good to get that stuff done.
Yeah, it sucked.
Nothing as crazy happened to me, but it is my daughter's birthday today.
I know, my sweet angel.
Yeah, I just drove here like a mad woman from
Yeah.
dropping them back off. We rode the train to Hanford to get ice cream.
I love that.
And it was so fun. It's like a nice little day trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you have
So-
to just do with your little baby angels.
Yeah. Just us
Little-
three.
Little baby gorgeouses.
Yeah, I don't really have much to unpack other than that. Other than, yeah, we had a little birthday party for Nug. My stepdaughter got her permit finally.
She did.
She did, yeah. So we were celebrating
Yay.
that. I know yesterday was National Hot Dog Day.
Oh, I love that. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
Yeah. Well, we were supposed to record yesterday, but we didn't, and I was going to bring some hot dogs for us.
I just got a hot dog at Costco today.
To the best.
It was fucking delish.
That's like the best hot dog, honestly.
It's so
They're
good.
so good and big.
I love a good big hot dog.
Okay. Do you have any? I think we wanted to start this as an actual segment. Our pet peeves of the week, or like what
You know
what
what?
was whack this week?
Okay, I don't.
Oh wait,
have,
hold on. What was whack this week?
I don't have a whack this week, but I do have a fun fact about cats.
Okay, tell me your fun fact, because then and then
Okay.
I'll tell you my whack for the week.
So, I was cuddling with my cat the other day, and I was like, she purrs so much. She sleeps on my pillow next to my face, and I'm like, what is the equivalent of a human purr, like a cat purr to a human like purr?
Noise. Yeah.
Right? Like, what are we doing? So I looked it up. Chat GPT. I love Betty. She always steers me in the right direction. She said that like the slow blinking,
Mhm.
when you slow blink at your cat, that is a form of security and love between the two of you.
Like they see the slow blink in you and they receive it
Yes.
as that.
Yes,
Okay.
and safety. Using a calm tone of voice or a tone that is specific for them.
I do that with every one of our cats
I know.
because Squanch is a scream.
I love it. I know.
Yeah, he
And
loves that.
those boys are just the best boys.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to unpack, but we're on a time limit. So,
Right.
but I just thought that was really freaking cute.
That is cute.
We as humans have the ability to
Communicate
love
in a way.
and communicate with
Yeah.
our animals in a way that they receive it as just pure love. And
That's
it made me so
adorable.
happy.
Our sweeties.
I know. They're perfect.
Okay, I want to tell you my whack.
Okay,
Because okay,
Girl,
after
give it to me.
Okay, after last week, I didn't even tell you this.
Ah.
But we have we have all of our content on YouTube, and our shorts are all on there.
Mhm.
And we have the one about the green light up on there, and it got like, I don't know, however many views or whatever.
Yeah.
And dudes just love to comment on us ladies with our lady brain, you know, like God forbid we drive, God forbid we're behind the wheel at all, you know? And we just got a few like kind of hater comments from dudes, and they made me laugh because I'm like, how old are you guys? Like, why? Get up, take the computer away. But my whack for the week was we're sitting here like not wanting to get honked at a green light. How come y'all have to speed up to stop at a red light? Why is it always a man going super fucking fast just to get to the red light?
Just to get to the red light.
I'm like, sir,
Mhm.
you know you've got to stop, right?
Yeah,
It's always them.
Yeah.
It's always men.
it is.
So that was my whack.
So also
Hurry up
fuck
and
off.
stop, guys. Yeah.
Hurry up and stop and fuck off.
Hey, you know what? That was it. That was my thing. Also, I wanted to correct myself. I think I said aura farming wrong. I think it's farming, not forming. I don't know.
It is farming.
Yeah, it's farming.
Okay, so I just learned that it is
It's farming. And I was like, wow, I didn't even learn it right.
You know what? How do you learn anything right these days?
I
Like
know.
it's everything's so hard.
I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear it right.
Hearing aids and microphones.
But do we want to talk about the Love Island finale? Just a little bit, just because
Okay.
we've been talking about it.
Yes. Okay. I was so happy,
Thrilled
With-
even. Yeah.
thrilled, even. Like I loved it. I loved who won.
Yeah.
Maya and Brian. And you know what I hate though is they went on a morning show
Mhm.
and the morning show host, I can't remember which one it was. And I hate that I don't remember that. But they were kind of like, we have a Maya and then like, what's your name? And I'm like, do your job
Yeah,
and
know his name.
know his name at least. That's rude
I
because
didn't
it's
see that.
Brian.
Yeah, it's Brian.
and
he
he's
was the
sweet.
winner. And he actually opened the letter that won all the money. And then he chose to share it with Amaya because he's a sweetie and they love each other.
Yes. Well, as he should,
Yeah.
because she really won the show.
Yeah. Our patron saint of gratitude.
And anxiety. You're going to be corally invited
Yeah.
to Wolf's birthday party. Being expecting an invitation for that.
I'm excited for that.
No, me and Guinevere don't talk in like regular form anymore. We talk in
Gratitude.
Amiley.
Yeah, Emily. That's perfect. Oh. All right. Yeah, that was a great end to the season, I
Yeah.
think. I was ready for it to end, honestly.
I was too. It was going on a bit long. It was just very drawn out, and
it gets boring when the challenges aren't happening anymore.
Mhm. Yeah.
I have a couple newsy news
Oh,
stuff.
I love your newses. Tell me.
Do you know Annabelle the doll?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's been on tour. She's been going around and she's been
Okay.
on tour, and there was a paranormal investigator that was taking her around like on tour,
Uh-huh.
and he just died with her in the hotel room in a little cuck chair.
Did he have her like propped up?
She was propped up in a chair.
And was she staring at him? Like, what was the crime scene like? I mean,
I don't know.
guess it's not a crime scene unless somebody was
there was
murdered.
which she
But-
probably murdered him.
That is wild.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
That's why get some sage, you guys.
Yeah. What does it say? Da-da-da-da-da.
And don't carry haunted dolls.
Yeah. It just says that he died. He was a handler of the famed Annabelle doll, died suddenly over the weekend, according to the New England Society of Psychic Research.
Okay, I need more on this. I think we're gonna have to follow up
We
with
will.
this next
I will
weekend
definitely follow up with some more
because I
deets.
need to know the cause of death.
Yeah. Like, did he OD or did he get possessed and murdered?
Did she just like, you know?
We don't never
Wish
know.
we had a button for that.
I know. Okay, let's move on to some Q&A.
Yeah,
We have a couple.
These are like one of my favorite things.
I know.
I love it.
Our first question is, have you ever gotten so high you were paranoid about something? And if so, what was the paranoia?
For me, no.
Okay.
I can smoke a lot of weed and I don't get paranoid. Like it relaxes me. It relaxes my brain. It kind of calms me down
Mhm.
and helps me to just recenter a little
Right.
bit.
And you're usually home, right? You're
Yes.
home in your safe space.
I do not smoke weed during the day. When I'm doing clients, like when I'm out and about with my kids, like I'm not doing that. It is 100% like one of the things that I do after the kids are asleep. And
Right.
it is to kind of just put myself in a peaceful place.
Right.
Yeah. To go to sleep. Yeah.
If I were to do that, it would be the same atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because if I were to smoke and then go somewhere, I'd be like in the car, passenger
Yeah.
princessing. I'd be like, where are we going? Why are you going
Yeah.
so fast? Like, are you mad at me? Like, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Have you been in that
Paranoid?
situation?
I can't think of a specific situation where I've been paranoid, but I immediately thought of a situation where I got really, this was 20 years ago, probably. I was in my bedroom at my house growing up.
Yeah.
I got really high and I was eating graham crackers and peanut butter like before bed. I was just
Hell
laying there
yeah.
chilling, eating graham crackers and peanut butter.
Mhm.
And I fell asleep. And then, and this is not a paranoia story. This is just a stupid story of getting high. So I fall asleep eating these crackers and peanut butter. And then I wake up and I was like, oh my God, I want another one. And I grab a graham cracker and spread peanut butter on it and take a bite. And guess what? It wasn't a graham cracker. It was my remote. And so I told my friends. And then for years after, they'd be like, I ate my remote. All the time to me, every time we would like even speak of weed. I ate my remote.
And you didn't feel the buttons when you were spreading
Nope, I just
the peanut butter?
Eyes closed. I was doing it eyes free. I pick it up. I was like,
you know what?
that's my remote.
I love good eyes closed snacks.
Yeah.
I have nighttime snacks
You
on
taste
my
them better when you
dresser.
can't see. Yeah.
I will wake up at like midnight and just have like a little snack, a little treat.
Just a little flavor.
Josh always asks me, he's like, what do you have on your snack table? And I'm like, you would like to know, wouldn't you?
Good thing it's mine, not yours.
And he does not partake.
Oh, he just likes to snack.
He just likes to fucking snack.
Honestly,
He
Me
does
too,
not,
I love snacks.
Yeah, he does not partake in any of that.
yeah. I don't
Weird.
really like to.
I try
but
to
I
get
do
him
love to
to.
snack.
Mm.
Second question. And it's for me. How often do you wash your massage table sheets? People be loving to ask questions about massage stuff.
You know what? Because there is so much that could happen within like that industry.
Yeah.
That
And I
it
mean,
is
you never know.
curiosity, baby.
Yeah, there's a lot that people don't realize sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that I have to, like, every client gets a new set of clean sheets.
I know.
That I wash, I
Yeah.
sanitize, I use bleach and detergent and fabric softener, like, so they smell good, they're
Yeah.
sterile, like, so every time,
baby.
get a new fitted sheet, a new over the top sheet, a new blanket, a new face cradle thing, new,
I
hot
love
towels.
your whole ambiance in your space is just straight magic. Like,
you.
I love it. I
Thank
love
you.
coming to visit you in that atmosphere.
And I love to
And
see
you all should too.
You should. Okay, we only had those two this week, which is good because we have so many stories to get through.
Ugh, so many stories.
Do you have any personal? Oh, we didn't even tell you guys. The prompt for today is swingers. Swingers. So we're gonna be all over the spectrum of swinging. It's the lifestyle,
Yeah.
the upside down pineapple, BDSM, all of the sexy stuff that, you might not know about. And we're going to tell you a lot about it because we learned a lot. We did. Do you have any personal,
I am
stories?
not a swinger personally. I'm not opposed to it. It's just never something, it hasn't been something that's come up in my life
Mhm.
personally.
right.
I do love a good like
Sharing
added-
moment?
sharing moment, but it's usually with girls.
Right.
I do have a funny little story about me and Josh this week though that we can lead into all of this.
Okay. Do you want to
And
tell it now or
it's-
do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So it wasn't like a swinging moment. It wasn't like a sharing moment. It wasn't any of that. So I went and got high and then I was like, I have a taco in the fridge. I'm going to go eat it.
Yum.
It was from my lunch. It was an adobado taco. They come with roasted onions and jalapenos. Okay. The jalapeno is going to be a thing.
Oh
Okay.
my God. Was it like a
Well,
spicy?
Follow along.
Oh my God.
So I'm like eating. Josh comes down. He was like, I'm going to go take a shower and then I'm going to let you put my wiener in your mouth. And I was like, oh my God, baby, yes. Are you? Thank you.
Yes.
But I was really excited.
Yeah.
So I was like,
she was not being facetious.
let me eat this fucking taco real quick. You go do your thing and I'm going to do my thing.
Uh-oh.
And then, I did a little DJ scratch on that thing and jalapeno
on your thing? Or
on my thing.
oh no, Jamie, you got maced.
I got it was like bear mace.
What did you do? Did you have to pour milk on your
No, I said that. I go, should I go get milk? Because I was like, should I put bread on it? I don't know.
Yeah, how do you fix that? Were you ruined for the night?
No, you know what? I jumped in the shower and everything was fine. It
Oh my
was okay.
God.
But I thought it was pretty fucking funny.
That's hilarious.
That is a rookie move
You know
on my
what?
part, though. I haven't done that
Since you were 5 years old and rubbed your eye.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my God.
It was wild. We had a good time though.
Good. Good. I'm glad that you were able to salvage the
It
cooch.
was very nice.
Yeah, no, I am not a part of the lifestyle either. I have
Yeah.
a lot of friends and clients that are, and I hold space for them completely.
I love that.
I'm open to hearing all of the stories, and that's kind of
Yeah.
what prompted this prompt, was because it's such an interesting topic.
It is so interesting.
Yeah.
I want to know all the things about all of it.
Right. Yeah. And and like you said, it's not something for me that's come up in my relationship to where it would be an appropriate move.
Yeah.
But I think it's safe to say that if it did, it would be like a 2 girls, 1 guy
Yes.
situation.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like the opportunity would have arose more so in the beginning of our relationship when we were both like drinking and like going out to bars and stuff.
Yeah.
And but now we're just, we have a mini farm and we're busy and we're working all the time and we don't drink. So it's
Yeah.
like, not that drinking is, a part of it.
You know what
but-
though? It does lower inhibitions
Right.
and it does kind of get you a little loosey goosey. So it is kind of
a little opener.
it is a
Yeah.
little opener. Yeah. I like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So I know that a big question for a lot of people is what's up with the pineapple? The upside down pineapple is like
Tell
the
us.
universal symbol for swinging. And I mean, I don't really know where it originated.
Yeah. It's
But-
supposed to be like the low key
Yeah.
sign for swingers.
Right. It's the
But it has become so popular that like I think
they try to not use it as much.
swingers need to maybe find something else
Yeah.
because
Yeah. It says, so I
this
looked
isn't
up,
discreet anymore.
right.
You know,
We all
It's- we all know.
Yeah, it says in the context of swinging, an upside down pineapple is a discrete symbol used to indicate that someone is interested in or actively participating in the swinger lifestyle, which involves consensual, non-monogamy, and partner swapping.
I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Consensual, non-monogamy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ask permission all
Yes.
the time.
We have a list of rules that were compiled by a listener
Yes.
who
Okay.
sent them in.
I love this.
Yeah. Do you want to read a couple of them and then I'll read a couple of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is exciting. Okay. So have a clean bill of health. Make sure you're being tested for VDs and your hygiene is immaculate. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Single males. Some parties have limited number or no males invited. That's my kind of party.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
You're not invited. I'm just kidding. Make sure you and your partner go over rules before attending parties. Maybe just want to mingle and observe instead of play. That also includes drinking. You don't want to be known as a sloppy drunk because behavior like that gets around in the community.
That's a good
As
one.
it should.
Yeah, because also
Honestly,
I feel like
yeah.
like when you're too drunk in a sexual situation, it gives me the ick.
It 1,000,000%, especially from a dude.
Yeah. Don't do that,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you on?
Have boundaries. 3.
Okay.
So you're going for
Number 4, always ask for permission to touch or enter someone's personal space. Just because it's a lifestyle party doesn't automatically give consent to be handsy,
I love that.
which is something I feel like people don't realize.
I feel like that should
Be number 1.
be in every situation.
Oh, absolutely.
In your dating life, whether you're gay, straight, bi, swinger, whatever. I think
Consent is
that
always-
consent is
yeah.
always like top tier.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
5, bring your favorite beverage. The host usually provides mixers, but it's nice to bring your own. Bring a dish. It's just polite. And you know what?
Not
I
beans,
feel-
though, guys. Don't bring beans.
Don't bring beans. But I feel like that's a great rule for any party
Yeah.
at all. You just, hey, what can I bring?
Yeah.
A dish, a beverage.
Yeah.
It's just polite. It is polite.
It is. I like that.
Number 6, and always remember the host and hostess get full service with permission, of course. And full service means what you think it means
Yeah.
because they're there to have a good time,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there
I
was
love
one
that.
more. There was one more rule that somebody else wrote in, and I thought that it was important. And it kind of, it kind of plays in with the first rule, the Bill of Health.
Okay.
It says, "Be open and honest with your doctor. Don't be afraid to be judged if you want to stay healthy. Your doctor has seen it all from STDs to cancer. It's their job."
Yeah.
That's really important.
Absolutely. I think that is so incredibly important because whatever you have, if you're not being honest, you're going to then spread to so many other people.
Right. That are just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any rules or regulations that you go by, you follow, and
Yeah.
that we didn't list, write them in the comments. Let us know.
We would love to hear it
Okay.
because this whole situation is very fascinating to
It
me.
is. It is. And
I would
here
love
for it.
I want to know all the things
Yeah.
about it.
Yes, absolutely.
It's
I want
very
to know
educational.
everything.
Yeah.
Leave all the comments.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get into some submissions.
All right.
All right. Do you want to read
Get
the
it, girl.
first one? Or do you want me to
I
read
don't
it?
care. Go
You-
ahead.
You want me
Yeah.
to? Okay.
Yeah.
This one is called I Only Went to DJ. Okay. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I met this older woman on Tinder, and she turned out to be a host for some of the biggest swinger parties in Fresno. Most of the time, the parties are just tame for the whole night. It's kind of rare to see couples playing or talking to anyone they don't really know. It's sort of like a clicked up scene from high school. So the first party I went to, I was supposed to be running the party playlist at a DJ table with a laptop. As the night progressed into a more funky atmosphere, I set up a long playlist and went wandering around to see what was going on. I eventually ran into one of the hosts, who was this woman wearing red lacy lingerie, and she simply walked up to me and asked if I wanted some milk. I was like, okay, right now I gotta think. I have a perfect and healthy relationship with my mom, so I have no mommy issues, hence, this is not weird. And I'm like, okay, yes, please. Don't mind if I do. So I latched on and started sucking on her really nice tits. And I couldn't believe how much her breast milk tasted like oat milk, which I happen to like.
I absolutely love that. And I'm low-key pissed off that I never did that.
That you didn't take advantage
I
of your
breastfed
mommy
for
milkers?
3.5 years. Okay.
Do you remember that time I accidentally shot Gilbert in the face with my breast milk at Strummers?
Yes. Applause.
Oh, that was good.
It was so good. I used to squirt Josh all the time in the face
It's
with my
fun.
breast milk.
It's like your little built-in water gun.
It is. You
And
just-
this lady just was.
just offering it for free.
Ugh.
You know, you can buy breast milk like online
The black market
for
breast
an
milk.
ample amount of money.
Yeah, it's liquid gold.
It is, especially for like bodybuilders. It's like a whole
Oh.
thing.
Is it
for
full of
them.
protein? What's in it?
I don't know.
It's got to be filled with protein because regular milk has protein.
It's like you said, it's liquid gold.
That makes me kind of gag though. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Where I'm
Breast
like,
milk is good.
No, if it was mine and I'd be like, here, babe, take my breast milk. But like, I don't know what that lady's been eating.
Oh yeah.
You know, like,
no,
what if
I feel you.
What if she eats like hot dogs only? You know?
Oh yeah. Hot dog water now.
Yeah, it's hot dog water.
Yeah, we don't want that.
All right. You want to go number 2?
All right, babies. Number 2. My wife has an OnlyFans and did a collab with another model, but that model is also a years-long friend. Spent holidays at each other's houses, weekly hangouts. We're all very close. So even work days at the studio just feel like hanging out with the homies. They filmed on scene. I'm sorry. Took a break and we went to the Denny's across the street, came back and shot some more. I was behind the camera and they were doing all the hard work. The other model's boyfriend was off the side recording behind the scenes footage. Just a double date with the bros.
I love it. It's like easy. Like an easy little lifestyle.
I love that. And you know what? Make that money, honey.
Right?
Because you're fucking for free all the time.
Yeah.
So you might as well fucking get paid for it.
and do it with
I
your
don't
friend.
I mean, I don't know if they're fucking, but that
Right. I
kind of
think
gave that.
I feel like when I was, I don't know. I do love this because they just get to hang out and
Just have a great fucking time.
yeah.
Invite me.
Yeah.
I'll come.
She'll come. Twice.
I want an OnlyFans.
Yeah. Maybe you could.
Me and Josh have actually talked about it, but he
Well,
was
you heard
like,
it
you know
here
what?
first, folks.
He was like, our clients would hate that.
I had a friend that did an OnlyFans with his girlfriend for a while, and they had it set up to where people in California couldn't access her page. Yeah. Yeah, they like he went hardcore
Josh,
with her.
get on board.
He went hardcore with her. Not hardcore, but they would do stuff on OnlyFans like during quarantine because they were locked in
Really?
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they would like locked in, you know.
I think that is amazing.
Yeah. So it's an
And-
option for you.
You know what? Make that bag wherever you can, babies.
Okay, let's do single male. So one party in particular was a real doozy. I had paid the single male fee of like $90 just to get into the party, and there was no action at all. I was sitting at a piano in the house with this older couple, or when this older couple came up and sat next to me. They were an older couple well into... Did I say that weird?
No.
Okay. They were an older couple well into their late 40s who asked me if I was interested in playing with the wife while the husband watched. Seeing how it was nearly the end of the party, I told them, yeah, let's party. So we walked into the public playroom and started getting to it. The husband sat on the edge of the bed while his wife started slurping me. A few minutes later, I'm drilling and I look over my shoulder and notice the room was filled with couples watching us, all lined up against the wall, pointing and whispering to each other. I really didn't feel bothered by all the attention. In fact, I was thrilled by it. So I kept putting in work, and after I finished, everyone clapped. That same night, I shared a joint with this one guy who came with his wife, and he told me I seemed like a cool cat and asked if I wanted to double team his wife. Being eager and horny, I walked with them to the public room, and we went straight to it with some foreplay, and then we assumed the position. They set up in missionary while I aligned myself behind her. Our legs a tangled mess initially before we were all lined up. I let them start off and I kind of sat there and watched her get all creamy like a jar of mayo exploded, and I stuffed myself into her right next to her hubby.
Like, was it in her butthole or in her vagina?
I think it
was
might
she
have-
getting a little DP?
I think it might be DP. Let's read on. So at this point, this is all very new to me, and I'm just trying not to be in my head the whole time, but I could help. I'm trying not to be in my head the whole time, but I could couldn't help but like narrate the whole experience. I could feel his cock and mine rubbing against each other in rhythm while her walls gripped us both. There were about 2 other couples on the king-size bed with us too, so the whole room was echoing with moans and the sound of slapping and sliding flesh.
Hell yeah, brother.
Right?
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
Somebody please invite me.
she just wants to go.
I need to know.
Honestly, Jamie, if you
more.
are serious, I know plenty of people that would invite you and you would be accosted, I feel like, in there. So
I don't know
wear
that I
something
want to
ugly.
be accosted.
I know,
But
I'm
I need
scared.
to know. I just need to.
Go for like just to check it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to know.
You could have a please don't talk to me shirt on or something. You're just like, don't put your makeup on or anything.
just
Just wear a hoodie.
or
and
just don't
glasses.
wear a hat.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, you want to read the next one?
oh my god.
do we have any
Okay,
other feelings
I
about-
fucking love that story so much.
It's so much.
but I also want to know if his dick was in her butthole.
No, it was
They
they
were-
DP'd.
they
in
were
the-
both in
yeah,
her vagina at the
because-
same time.
Yeah, because the dicks were rubbing and her walls
But-
were gripping.
But what if it was like in her butthole? Like one was in her butthole and the other was in her vagina. They could still touch.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll leave that up to interpretation.
But use your imaginations, guys. Okay, so I'm number 4.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, my first lifestyle party. In 2021, I attended my first lifestyle party with a young male I had met off a well-known fetish kink site. I was excited and a little nervous because I absolutely didn't know what to expect. I asked him questions like, how do I dress? What do we do at these parties? And he wasn't much help. He said to dress like it's a nightclub. I Googled swinger parties etiquette to, good for you.
Mhm.
Like, I love that I don't know if it's she or he, but I love that this person took the time to like
Be
figure
well
that-
versed on
Yes,
etiquette.
I
Yeah.
love that. Okay. So, to get an idea of what I was walking into, I also texted the hostess of the party to introduce myself. She was so nice and broke down the basics for her party. She said, please be fully dressed coming to and leaving the party because I have neighbors. Bring your own liquor and I supply all the mixers. You're more than welcome to bring a dish to share at the party. Condoms are supplied. There's wipes in all rooms. Just clean up after yourself. I supply pre-rolls and Jell-O shots throughout the night. I have a fire pit, smoking section, a pool table. My husband is the DJ. When you come to sign in, I'll give you a tour of the house. This party isn't a themed party, so dress however you wish. Whatever makes you feel comfortable and sexy. So, of course, I wore a super sexy dress showing off my sternum tattoo. Oh, I love a good sternum tattoo. And heels, while my date wore flip-flops and cargo shorts.
Ew. Another ick.
It's giving right into the ick, girl. Before we arrived at the party, we talked about playing with others and we agreed since this was my first party, we would just keep the action between him and I. We signed in at the front door and the amazing hostess came out to greet us. She showed us the fishbowl room. I know about fishbowl rooms.
What is that?
Okay.
Are they going to say it, what it is in there?
I hope so, but if not, I'll explain it.
Okay.
Okay. So, where did I leave off? The swing party. The swing community is rather large and everyone knows everyone. They knew we were new. We were mingling with all the couples. They were asking us questions like, how did you hear about this party? And we told them about the site we were on. It was wild having the men openly flirt with me in front of their wives and girlfriends. They would ask me and stand up, give a twirl around. Of course, I did. And I was fresh meat. I
Jamie,
love that.
that's going to be you if you go.
That kind of makes me nervous. See, I wish it was just like a bunch of girls.
I think, I know that there are parties
Like a bunch
where
of-
it's called Women's Choice, where it is
Yeah.
a bunch of women and you have to be a vetted male, and there's only a certain amount of males that are
Yeah.
invited to the.
I like that better. A bunch
Yeah.
of dudes is like my worst nightmare.
yeah.
Like I love my husband, but I don't think I would want a bunch of fucking meats just trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bothers me. So I was the fresh meat, and the women touching and comparing titties and nipples, sneaking in kisses with permission, of course. Throughout the night, we were enjoying the party with everyone, smoking, drinking. No one had gone into the fishbowl room yet. And my date then said, "You said you wanted to make memories, right?" By the end of the night, no one has gone into the room. We're going in, okay? Question mark.
Okay.
Question mark. We'll do some bearskin spanking. I'll eat your pussy. Love that for you. Okay. Just some easy play, I replied. Deal. I'm down. Well, it was about midnight and no one had gone into the room. So there I went. We entered the fishbowl room and shut and locked the door. We didn't want anyone to join us. He took off my panties, pulled up my dress, bent me over his lap. At this time, I was 41. So he gave me 41 smacks on my ass.
Get it.
Then he spun me right round, baby. And I laid on the bed where then he ate my pussy. Between my thighs, heels in the air. I kept my eyes closed. When I was done, I put my undies on, grabbed my purse, and we walked out of the room. The entire living room was full of guests. Everyone was watching through the massive window. They gave us a round of applause and a curtsy. We thanked the host and the hostess for having us, and we left.
Okay. I think I understand what the fishbowl means now. Okay. So was it like a two-way mirror?
Okay, so usually I don't know that every swinging situation has this,
Mhm.
but it is a space where you can see or watch
Okay.
what is happening. You know
Yeah.
how you can see all the way around the circumference of a fishbowl?
Right.
You can see in this room.
Okay. It's just like a
And
watch room.
It's a watch room.
Okay. I
Yeah.
love that name for it. That's really
Yeah.
cute.
I did know that.
Look
I
at
don't
you
know.
knowing stuff.
I don't know a
with
lot
your
about a lot.
with your lady brain. Can you drive too?
Barely.
Oh, I love that for a first time at a
I love that too.
yeah.
Like,
and I
honestly.
love that she I mean obviously it's a lady, she's got a pussy. How she contacted the host just to introduce herself. I think that that's something that's lost.
I think so
art,
too.
The lost art
Mhm.
of introductions.
Whoever raised you with amazing manners. And
Absolutely.
kudos to you.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna read Spicy Cruise. Okay. I wanted to submit this for the travel stories, but I was too late. I have a mildly spicy story about a cruise that I went on when I was 18. First day we boarded the ship, I noticed a fully tattooed woman and a hot dude. At the time, I was wearing a Suicidal Tendencies t-shirt. This woman pretty aggressively approached me and attempted to school me on the band. I didn't really think much of it other than it was rude, but I was younger, and once you get old, you gain the mentality that younger generations suck. I have that now. Side note, suicidal tendencies aren't even my generation, so maybe that's why she felt so comfortable calling me out. Sometime later, she approached me again. I guess after some reflection, she felt bad about how she came at me. She proceeded to tell me how she dated the lead singer and was with him for years. I'm like, okay, cool, and pretty whatever about it. She goes on to tell me how she felt bad and they were on the cruise to celebrate her boyfriend's birthday. and then invites me to the nightclub on the ship with her and her boyfriend. I'm 18 and rightfully so, kind of nervous about ordering drinks and showing ID and whatnot. Well, that doesn't matter on a motherfucking boat. Her dude had his card on tab and was literally telling me, order whatever your little heart desires. We are drinking and dancing, moving, or having a good old time, and her dude keeps getting closer and closer. Oh, and did I mention he was hot as fuck? I'm not trying to fight, so I look over and he is locked eyes with this girl while he's rubbing me. Then it hits me. Oh, y'all are that couple on a boat. I like to experiment, so I'm down. I talk to the girl and she is super game too. We are dancing and yapping until the wee hours of the night. And at one point I ask him, did you get everything you wanted for your birthday? And he replies, not yet. I want you. It's the last night on the cruise and we have basically been dry humping on the dance floor for hours now. We started to see the sun come up and then we see land. Oh, fuck. It's time to go. So I tell them it's been fun and how I wish we had more time. And I go stumble to my room, get lost on the giant ship. I was on a family vacation and my mom didn't even know I was gone all night. She still didn't know how extremely hungover I was on the ride home from Long Beach. Although I didn't get to have my first threesome on the cruise, I'll still remember the first time I should have. It was my first time getting approached by swingers, and as a slut butt, I was into it. They will forever live in my dreams.
Missed opportunities.
I know.
I hate that, but I love that this person was so open to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was,
and it's like,
that makes me so happy.
and then it's like that was kind of like testing the waters
Yeah.
for next time.
Yeah.
You're like, yes, I'm into it. And now I know I'm confident in going further next time.
I love that so much.
Okay, we have this tiny one. If you can read number 5, and then
Okay.
there's also a number 7.
I'll do 5. All right. The BBC
Cuckold.
cuckolding.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Cuckolding. Yeah.
It's new to me. My wife has a few BBC bulls as friends. Okay, can you
A
explain?
BBC bull,
Yeah.
big black cock, and a bull.
I should know that.
You knew that. You
I
already
did.
I know you knew that.
I did know that. I just needed a
We
refresher.
just needed a second.
Been in the sun all day.
Give me a goddamn
I've
second.
been in the sun all day, guys.
She's got salt water in her hair.
I grilled salt water into my hair today. Okay, so my wife has a few BBC bulls as friends, and they like to have me watch and on clean up duty. The one expects me in chastity whenever he comes over and humiliates me by taking pics of me for his friends to see. We're planning a 3-man GB soon for her.
Gang bang. I love that. I have heard a few gangbang stories from people that I personally know.
Yeah.
And although I would not feel comfortable in that situation, I hold space for everyone that loves it because it is a choice.
100%.
Yeah. And I love that for them.
Yeah. I mean, look at Bonnie Blue. She was like,
hey, making history.
She was making history
Yeah.
with her shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we all know that name.
Yeah.
Get
Love
it.
her.
Get it, girl. And you know what?
Do
I
you,
wonder what
baby.
being in chastity looks like. Chastity. Like, what does
Is
a male
okay, so
chastity
this
look
goes
like?
back to the thing last week. Is it chastity or is it chastity?
It's chastity.
Chastity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chastity belt.
Okay.
Like, I wonder if he's like got a chastity belt on.
I wonder if
Like, if it's
metal.
like a metal chastity dick cage. Because
Should
they
we
do have
Google it?
probably.
Can you send pictures?
Yeah, right? Well, okay. I'm picturing like how I used to work at a Unique Boutique, which is it was a sex shop on Blackstone.
Yeah.
And we had the toy room. Like, and obviously like only,
yeah.
And we had these cases with the glass cases with
Mhm.
everything in them. And we had, certain sections, and there was it was like a cage for your dick. And you like had this like buckle thing and it like went around your dick and balls and it was like, I don't know. Maybe that's what it
So
is.
you literally were not allowed to use your dick and balls.
Yeah. And it would probably hurt if you got an erection because it's jammed in there.
Unless you had it like a thumb wiener,
Yeah.
then you might be sad that it didn't fit correctly.
Oh my God. It's okay. Maybe that I don't want to kink shame or dick shame. I might. But
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. Okay. Let's go on to, you want to read personal preference?
Okay. All right. Personally, I only like situations where everyone is having fun. Ah, love that. Okay. Like hot wife or bull. I'm not into cucking or degrading stuff. I think I would agree with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally. And
And
if it's your
allegedly.
first and allegedly.
Allegedly.
And if it's your first time with a partner, you both have to be excited to try it. Otherwise, it can go very, very bad. I've seen a lot of couples break up because of it. A lot of us first get started because we fall into an accidental threesome and enjoy it. So then when you're in a relationship, like, hey, want to try it? And for me, it's only swinging, not poly. At the end of the day, after trying out the playing around and everyone's toys, eventually everyone goes home and whatever toys they brought to the playground. Okay, you know what? And this is another question that I had that kind of goes into this story is the difference between polyamory and swinging.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, that's something that I wanted to bring up too, because being poly is when you are not just in a sexual relationship
Yeah.
with multiple people. It's like the relationship, like the emotional side also, where you're like,
Yes.
I have, 3 girlfriends and they're all dating each other too.
Yeah.
Or, they might not be dating each other, but they're dating you. Or, there's like a different dynamic.
It goes so much farther than it like you said, it falls into like more of the emotional side, it
Right.
seems.
Yeah.
But I don't know a ton about that either. And so I love being educated on this stuff.
Absolutely. And if you if you have any comments on that, let us know.
Please
Like, let
tell
us know what we were
Yeah.
missing or whatever. And,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the swinging part is, I think you're just leaving the emotional side out. I know multiple people that have partners that they will go play with, like out of town. Like, hey, we're going to be in town. Do you guys want to play?
Yeah.
Or, in town, whatever.
Yeah.
But you leave it at the door.
Yes.
And there's like boundaries that you set with your personal partner.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know people that will like go out of town for work and say the boyfriend's staying home, the girlfriend's going out of town for work. Hey, is it okay if I play while I'm gone? Absolutely play, but make sure that person doesn't stay with you in your hotel room. They've got to go home, type of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think
love
that's a great boundary to have.
I think it's a great boundary.
Yeah. Where it's like, yeah, go have your fun. I'm not there.
Yeah.
Or there might be couples that are like, I'm not comfortable with you playing without me. And that's something you have to like.
That would for sure be me if I
I'd be like,
did that.
no.
Yeah.
No, don't you dare have fun without me. Okay. We have a long one, and it's written by this same writer of the of the
Sorry,
story.
guys.
What episode was their last story on? What were we filming?
Okay. So it was travel stories.
No, it was before that.
Oh, before that?
Was it work stories? I don't know. It was the long one that was spicy and juicy.
From Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to read a story from that person again. And I want to let you all know, I do personally know this person and they're not a creep. Okay.
No,
Like,
definitely
I
not.
love this person. And don't think that they're a creep because they're not a creep. But I do want to show this. Here's a little graphic for this story.
We have a graphic for this story.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. It's called Boat and Hoe. And this is an author's note. Sex work is work, period. It is a respectable profession, and I find the stigma behind it to be absurd. It should absolutely be legalized. Also, you may find the word hoe offensive, but it's not often that you get to live out a prestige worldwide banger in real life. So we're going with it. Okay. It was Olivia and I's first trip together, and we didn't know what to expect. We landed somewhere in Baja California and met at the airport where she had a car arranged to take us to some bougie resort. We settled in, had some fun, and then started scheming. It was pretty well established beforehand that another woman would be entering the chat at some point. We just weren't sure how it would work. Knowing that sex work is, for the most part, decriminalized in Mexico, we figured we might go that route. So after a nice afternoon eating and drinking at the resort, we decided to get into a cab and hit the town in search of OPP. The cab driver wanted to take us to his buddy's strip club, promising that he'd wait outside for us if we didn't like it. Although I knew that we should stick to one of the more reputable joints in town, we definitely agreed to go to his friend's sketchy spot because we're Geminis. I love that. I love that.
I love that too. It just makes so much sense.
We got there and were immediately surrounded by like 20 women. The vibe was off, and I made the call to leave. So we did, and ended up at a fancy joint in a different part of town. It was there that we met Carmen, a gorgeous Colombian woman with an incredible personality and tits. We enjoyed a private dance where I sat in awe of my present life. Being flown to Mexico by a sugar mama and having two beautiful women mess around on my lap, all at no cost to myself, was just something I never could have imagined happening for me. So blessed. After the dance, we hung out with her and learned about her life back in Colombia. She was so interesting and beautiful, and we all wanted the night to move back to our hotel. Though it quickly became clear that we were going to be dealing with some bosses that we didn't want a part of. So we bid her farewell. We'd have to wait, still blessed. The next morning, we were having some drinks and smoke on the beach when a vendor approached us. I cannot remember what he was trying to sell us, but it became evident pretty quickly that this was our guy. We'll call him Antonio. Can we get you some weed? Olivia tested the waters. Oh, can you get us some weed? Olivia tested the waters. Of course, my friends, Antonio smiled. Let me call up my Mexican doctor friend. He called up his bud and told us that he'll be over in a few. You want some cocaina, amigo? He asked me. I have heart problems. No, thank you, I responded. I had developed a plan to turn down cocaine the night before since I was being offered so much. And I'm telling you, this works. Mexicans are very kind and empathetic people. So when you tell a Mexican drug dealer you have heart problems after they offer you cocaine, they are incredibly considerate and do not persist. Go ahead and try it next time you're there.
I love that.
I know. Unless you want cocaine, then just say yes, please. I don't have heart problems. Back to the story. What about some women? I asked Antonio. He lit up with a smile. Of course, my friend, for you. He was slightly confused. For both of us, I replied. He gave me a high five and got right to work, convincing Olivia that the best route would be to rent a boat from him to take the girl out. It's like boats and hoes, love, I said. Oh my God, it is. The Mexican doctor showed up with the weed and another friend came with a pipe. Olivia walked away on the beach with Antonio to put a deposit on the boat and hoe excursion now scheduled for the following morning. I smoked some of the weed and started off into the water trying to figure out if I was dreaming. The next morning rolled around and we showed up almost on time for the big day. We sort of waited around for the boat while Antonio introduced us to his wife and baby and some buddies. They all knew what we were doing Oh, they all knew what we were going to do except for the baby because obviously it was awkward and hilarious. One of his buddies was begging me, like really begging me to take him with us. I said no. A water taxi pulled up. Okay, I'm going to take you guys out to the boat on this taxi, Antonio said. When the girl gets here, Olivia will have to come back to the shore to pay her. It sounded complicated, but whatever. We got on the taxi and were taken out to a pretty not big boat out on the water. Oh, to a pretty not big boat. We weren't worried though and hopped right on that thing. The kind captain started to drive us around while we enjoyed the views and music and drinks. A little while later, the taxi came back to pick up Olivia. Off she went to the shore to meet Juanita. We'll call her. The captain and I cruised around listening to music until I offered him some weed. He turned the boat off and we smoked. He opened up to me about his divorce that had just begun, and we really bonded over that. Some tears were being shed just as the water taxi came into view. And there they were, Olivia standing next to Juanita, more dressed for a fancy cocktail hour than a boat outing. She was beautiful and it was pretty funny. I thought about what that must have looked like to all the timeshare people sitting on the beach. I loved it. Welcome aboard. I helped them onto the boat. We exchanged pleasantries and the captain fixed his eyes to the horizon. We went into the cabin and started to mess around. After a while, Juanita started feeling the effects of the boat. I'm not sure that she was aware that her assignment was marine in nature, judging by her attire. Regardless, time was running out and Juanita needed land. We got dressed, the water taxi showed up quickly, and we began our boat ride of shame past a cruise ship, other tourist boats, and finally to the beach, full of people, where it was very clearly just a couple of people with a sex worker. We weren't done, though. Can we spend more time with you? Olivia asked as we walked through a crowd of oogling white people. Of course, Juanita smiled. She arranged for a driver to take us to another part of town. We pulled into a building with a row of garages inside. Olivia made out with the driver and his friend in the passenger seat to kill time. After a couple of minutes, one of the garages opened up and we followed Juanita inside and up some stairs to a sort of hotel room that had a turnstile thing in the corner. A voice came over the speaker informing us of the price. Olivia paid up through the turnstile. We put some music videos on the TV. We fucked. We hung out. We fucked. We laughed. I highly recommend it. Time ran out and we showered. The driver was waiting outside with his friends and they took us back to the hotel. The sun had yet to set and we were excited for the night. Life is much more fun when you realize that the structures and institutions that we've built around love are almost entirely made up. We should all strive to destigmatize non-monogamy, polyamory, relationship anarchy, sex work, and sex in general. May we all find more intimacy in life.
Yes.
For those
Yes.
for those worried about Olivia going off into seemingly dangerous situations alone, don't worry. She's a bad bitch and can handle herself and doesn't need a man to protect her. Fuck gender roles. Mexico is safe. Until next time. Yes.
Clap it. Yeah.
That is fucking good.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
That
Like-
is absolutely what we all need to hear.
That is what everybody in the entire history of ever needs to hear.
Right?
Olivia is a bad bitch. And
I
she can
want to
handle
meet
herself.
Olivia.
I kind of want to meet Olivia too.
Olivia.
If you want to come on the podcast, call me.
Yeah. Call us
I mean-
both. Yeah.
Call me for other things too, maybe. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. We love you,
sound
Olivia.
like a great time.
I know.
Man, that's fucking amazing.
It is amazing. And like I said, I know this person personally.
I don't.
And I'm so proud of you, friend. Literally.
I don't know you, but I'm proud of you. Okay? I want to know you.
Yeah. I'm so glad that we were able to actually read that this time because we were supposed to read that for
Yes.
last week's travel, but it just happened to also fall in line with Swinger.
It's
So,
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Okay, let's read our last submission for this episode.
All right, baby. Let's do it. Okay. Something I didn't expect and a wholeheartedly welcomed without being in the lifestyle. As a couple is how much more fun traveling can be. Admittedly, the lifestyle really is hit or miss at times. But one of the best experiences I've had was on a trip to Seattle with my girlfriend. We were there for a concert and sightseeing at a nearby national park. The show was lit. Seattle was amazing. The national park was gorgeous. And we even stayed in a VRBO that was a working farm. Oh, that's fucking cool.
That's fun.
That's cool. I love that.
I love a good, well-rounded lifestyle folk.
Right?
Like,
cutest.
I'm swinging.
Yeah,
I'm going
right?
to stay on a farm. I'm going to go on a hike. I'm going to a concert.
Just
Like-
all the fucking fun things. Like, what is life? I love it. Cutest little baby cows everywhere. However, the crowning jewel of the fantastic trip was when we connected with a couple that lived in a nearby suburb. Side note, the app's lifestyle types us to find and vet each other are spotty and full of weirdos. So if you never really know who you're going to, so you never know. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
So you're
wait.
never really you never know who you're going to meet.
Right.
Is
So
what
that
they were
was
saying.
yeah. So the apps and websites that they use
Yes.
it's hard to vet.
She
they're-
said, or
yeah, they're
this
full-
person.
Yeah, that's full of weirdos.
It's full of weirdos and you never know who you're going to get.
Yeah.
Okay. I swear. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So you never really know who you're going to meet. Good vibes, bad vibes, anyone. Anyway, it's a beautiful moonlit night as we pull up to the plush gated golf community and tell security the address and the name of the couple inviting us in. I swear he gives us this casually knowing smile and sends us through to the house. The house was so welcoming and rich with warmth and love. I'm talking very tasteful pieces of art and family stuff inside and out. The couple was so sweet and inviting, and we had drinks, made small talk in front of the fire at first. From there, we moved to the hot tub where things started getting spicy. She and I went inside to check out their gym while he and my girlfriend stayed behind for their own journey. Okay. Lots of playing ensued as separate couples and eventually a little group stuff too. Finally, we slowly each started putting ourselves back together over more small talk and then said our goodbyes. That 40-minute drive back was the best, most centering time my girlfriend and I shared as we talked about what happened separately and together. Of course, we showered and did our own stuff when we got back to the hotel before crashing out.
That's beautiful. And I you know
love
what? It's
when
kinda-
people can separate and come back together.
Yeah. And it's
that is a
it-
power move.
it would kind of scare me, like they said in the beginning, like not really knowing who you're going to meet because,
Yeah.
you know, so, like someone might have an online presence of like, you know, one thing and you
Yeah.
go to meet them and it's completely different. And you're like, are you on crack? You know?
Is it correct?
Yeah. Is it
crack?
Is it crack that you're on?
Yeah.
And like this experience, it makes it seem doable, you know, like in a way where you're like, yeah, we can go traveling and
Yeah.
find, you know, an appropriate coupling situation.
That is, I think there's like such a huge misconception with people that aren't educated
Mhm.
with this lifestyle that it's just, you know, all willy-nilly. But there
Right. There's
so many boundaries.
There are, and there's a lot of
and
vetting
so many,
and
yes.
Yeah.
Like so much respect
yeah.
that everybody has
consent.
for each other.
Yeah.
And I just think that's amazing.
It is
I think
amazing.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I have definitely learned so much in the last couple of years listening to
Yeah.
my people talk about it.
Yeah.
And like, I think it's beautiful.
I think it is
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
All right. Well, that's the end of our our episode. We do have a few more that we are gonna read on the Patreon though. We
Yeah.
have some travel stories from
Okay.
last week, and we have some swinger stories. So to hear more, you gotta go onto Patreon. It's $5 a month. You get exclusive content, and if you do sign up, you can do a trial run for 7 days. Like before it charges you, you can like check it out and
Yeah.
see what we're doing on there. And we will have like a lot more content coming up
Yeah.
because we just started it.
We're doing
so
our best, guys.
we're just doing our best, honey.
We're just
sweetie.
girls.
Yeah,
Just trying to figure out life over here.
we literally are. And we're learning how to drive. We don't know.
We don't know
what do we
anything.
do? But next week's prompt is the ick. So if you have a story or an ick list where you're like, ew, those water shoes give me the ick, send in your stories. You can email us at tfmohotandtalking at gmail.com. You can
I'll have a personal story on that one, guys.
Yeah. You can DM us on Instagram at TFMO Hot and Talking Podcast. Yeah, just let us know about your icks. Follow us on YouTube and Spotify. And also, our editor Orky, he is performing at Goldstein's on July 31st.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So that night his band's performing. We're going to be there.
Yeah.
We're going to support him. So you guys should go too. Cause I mean, if you're listening to us, the chances are you like Goldstein's and the Tower District, and music, because those are things we like. And so
Yeah.
you should go support him and come hang out with us and get some stickers.
Yeah. Come see us.
Yes. And that is that. So we are going to pop on over to Patreon.